Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be part 2 of my project 100 mile an hour Arma Typhon build. Part 1 wasn't too crazy of a video. It was more of just overvolting the motor, getting a different ESC, but that ESC ended up having some issues. I went through 2 of them. It was a Surpass hobby. Both of them caught on fire when trying to run 6S, even though they were 150 amp and rated for, 22.2 volts. But they just did not like it, and well, went up in flames. So here's actually that. Yeah, it's not happy.
Nope. Oh dear.
So, time for another ESC. So yeah, I ended up having to order another ESC, and so I got the BLX 185. It's I don't know why they call it a 185 from Spectrum when it's a 150 amp ESC, but anyways, this one should be a lot more tried and true. Buy once, cry once. So yeah, I have right now a motor that is what comes stock in the Typhon, which is rated for 3 cell. It's the BLX 3200, I believe, kV motor, and I've run it on 4S and I've run it on 6S. The ESCs were unfortunately the problem child that I was having. So basically what I'm going to do is when this new ESC comes in from Spectrum, I'm going to run it on 6S with a 26 tooth pinion, which is the biggest pinion you can just about fit in there. I can probably go a little bit larger. But yeah, so I'm going to take you guys along, just kind of show you what I'm doing for the build, how I'm going to be fitting some stuff. I might change my mind and go with a 2050 kV motor. I'm not sure, but that one's rated for 6S. But the higher the kV, the more RPM per volt. And so higher isn't always necessarily better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wait for that ESC to come in, and then we'll get the build underway, and then we will clock it and see on GPS how fast it is. Goal is 100 mile an hour. I don't think we'll be getting that, not yet. I need to invest in some probably tires that are better for speed runs. I also want some more stability, and then I don't have a gyro. Gyro is going to be very helpful because I'm just using the stock Spectrum transmitter. But anyways, we'll just jump right in, and yeah, let's see what we can achieve. So in the meantime, when I'm waiting for the ESC to arrive, a couple things I might want to do. This is, I guess, kind of my thought process. So this box underneath here is where the receiver is, and so everything plugs in there. I can actually probably cut this box and extend this more this way, so then I can fit the bigger ESC in here. So here I'll show you. So this is the ESC that caught on fire. I'm not using it, but it should be similar in size, and it'll fit right in between the box and the stock motor. But if you try and put a longer motor in here, see, it'll stick out almost like an inch more. So if I do decide to go with this motor, again, I'll probably make up my mind tomorrow when the ESC comes in. I'm curious to see how this motor will do, the 3200 kV on 6S. I've seen people get some really nice speeds out of this motor from overvolting it, and I have an extra one, so I don't really care if this one goes out, but some serious power can be laid down. And then for tires, I'm just running these, I don't even know what you call them. I mean, they're the D boots. They're all right. They're not bad. They have different compounds, and so when it's cold out or raining, they get hardly any traction, but it's gonna start warming up here, so hopefully they'll do a little bit better. So if I end up going or just sticking with this motor, I'll probably just stick the ESC in between here on this Lego piece I got, as a flat surface. Probably leave the box alone. Obviously take this ESC, toss it. This is the stock 100, I believe it's a 100 amp ESC, and it did not, I have not had good experience with them. It's only a matter of time before they really die, so hopefully the ESC that's coming in tomorrow won't be running into any of those issues. Alright, so it's the following day. Got the ESC BLX 185, and it looks like it'll actually fit in between here just fine. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, throw this in, get the batteries charged up, get everything ready for the speed run, and yeah, we'll just get this moving. Alright, got the ESC fitted. Everything went together just fine. The only thing about this ESC is, for me it's not a problem, but these wires the motor leads aren't too long. So if you have like a longer chassis or maybe an R limitless or something, I think other people have used these ESCs in there before, but that's something to maybe just keep in mind if you have a good distance you need to go with these wires. But anyways, all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these batteries put on the charger, and then we're gonna run it in 4 cell, and we're gonna run it with 6 cells. So not sure if I'm gonna run it on 3 cell, but we'll just kind of go from there. All right, so I haven't calibrated the ESC yet, but here it is on a 6S quick test. Hopefully the ESC doesn't catch on fire this time. Awesome. Alright, so we're not at the most ideal spot, but the weather is actually really good, so the traction I think is going to be a lot better with these tires. Not the longest range, but I'm going to do a first couple passes with the onboard camera footage that I installed here on the wing on 4S, and then we're going to do a couple passes on 6S with my GPS, which is currently my phone, so I'd have to be careful, and we'll see. So yeah, we'll just get right to it. Make sure I'm tracking straight. Oh man, fighting against the wind there. Oh, camera popped off. That right there is around 70, but with the more traction, that's probably in the low 70s because I've GPSed it. But the way it's driving right now, with how fast it is on 4S, I'm not going to strap my phone to it and risk it, so I'm going to take that back. I need to get a GPS, so I'll have a better reading then and understanding. I want to go get this thing, and then we'll see what the onboard footage looks like too. All right, 6S time. I'm like feathering the trigger and it is. wheel. Oh, that is so sketchy. I was barely even on full throttle there. Lost connection. So I was a little bit worried about this happening with the tires. They've already blown before. I don't know if it was when I tried 6S before or not, but besides that, the run actually went good. The car handled the power. I'm hoping the diffs don't go because they are still the plastic gears. As long as I'm not doing anything much crazier than this, I'm just kind of surprised how they're holding up. So we'll see. Blew a tire. Yeah. Zoom in. You can try and zoom in. I got some replacement bearings at home, but the wheel basically just spun off. There's still a bearing on there, so I think we're good. So it was just so much torque from the tires, and one of the tires blew out. So, but yeah. So this concludes pretty much part 2 of the build. This is just the progress. I will eventually get a GPS. I got to get some tires that can handle higher RPMs better, because I can't have these blowing up or have those inconsistencies. So within the next few weeks, I'll have a GPS and I'll have a video part 3 coming up. So I thank you guys for watching, and if you guys feel free to just subscribe, leave a comment what you want to see, or any advice you guys have, because I'm just, I don't know, a hobbyist. So but yeah, so that's all, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week, good rest of your month. I'll catch you guys in the next one.